All right. Hello, hello. We are back again. Um, Playing Carcassonne and via Paletti tonight, which is a bit of an odd couple. But they did win back-to-back years, 2001 and 2002. And last night's stream, we were playing 2003 and 2004. So it just happens that they're grouped together like that. But let's look at where we're at with the bracket. Here we are, the overall scheme. So we're wrapping up the play-in round. Match 9 tonight. Match 13 will be the last of the play-in round. And then zoomed up on tonight's match. The winner of tonight's pairing will advance to play Kingdom Builder in match 24. Kingdom Builder being the 2012 winner. Anyway, with that, we'll just jump right into Carcassonne. I've got the middle camera zoomed in quite a ways. We're gonna just kind of loosely be moving this scoreboard around as needed. We don't know which direction the game is gonna
evolve.
Yeah, kind of amoeba move its way into. So we'll try and stay flexible there. We are going to play pretty vanilla Carcassonne. There are lots of expansions. With the exception of the river, we are going to start with the river expansion to kick it off. It just means instead of starting with one single tile that you're branching off of and building off of, you have a series of 12 tiles as kind of your initial placement. And so this will be the start tile. I don't know where to put it, if I'm being honest.
I think you... Oh.
Like, what position makes sense? I wonder if something like that kind of makes sense. And then it'll generally be going off in that direction. This will be the last tile of the river. It ends in this lake. So we're going to work our way through this small stack of tiles first, and then we'll go to the general supply of other tiles. But you... I know I haven't taught the rules yet, but when you place one of these tiles, you do have the option of placing a meeple on that tile, just like you would any other normal tiles. That'll make more sense in a second. Were you going to say something?
No.
No. Okay. Keep it that way.
Yeah.
So this game is famous for a couple reasons. One is the word meeple, which the rulebook itself calls them followers, and the word meeple was kind of invented after the fact for my people. I don't know, but not my favorite contraction, or what's it called when you combine two words? Anyway, but it has stuck for better or worse. But as we talked about in the Heimlich & Co. Stream, that was arguably in '86, arguably the first use of a meeple. This is just the one that has kind of become the icon of board gaming. And then, yeah, like I said, there are tons of expansions. I think there are at least 10, maybe 12, like full expansions, and then tons of like promo and mini expansion things that are out of print. Some of them are in print. Anyway, enough of that. Oh, one more fun tidbit that I just learned. The designer, Klaus Jürgen Frede, it was his first design. His first game design just instantly became one of the most popular board games ever.
Is he your hero?
No. No, great guy. But it's interesting. He has, but he quickly got kind of, I don't know if pigeonholed is the right word. That's the wrong kind of connotation. But just like, so Klaus Teuber designed Catan, and he had designed lots of very successful games, Spiel des Jahres winners included, before that. But then once he designed Catan, like the rest of his career was set, you know, coming out with content for Catan, kind of the cash cow type thing. Same with Alan R. Moon with Ticket to Ride, very similar thing. But so I think most of this designer's Herr Weide, most of his career in design has been creating content for Carcassonne, but he has designed a couple other games in there as well. Okay, sorry, that was more preamble than I was planning on, but most of the game is you are going to be drawing a tile, a landscape tile, trying to avoid glare, and we are building one big map all together, and you can place it anywhere so long as the edges line up. Any other tile that it's meeting, the edges have to match. So sometimes that's going to be field, sometimes it's going to be road, sometimes it's going to be city. Let's get an example.
Or churchy. That'd be field. When I can.
Yeah. So I think for this.
Out of frame.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, we're really narrow in there. So this is half field, half city. Anyway, when you're placing it, it just has to match up. And then you have the option, you start with 7 meeples in your personal supply. You have the option of placing that meeple on the tile that you just added to the map in one of a couple ways. So, what are those ways? If you place them on a road, then are they a traveler?
I think they were like a robber. Maybe I'm thinking of a movie I saw once.
Yeah. What are they called?
A knight.
A bard.
Oh.
A bard. I like that.
Your knights are in the castle.
Knights are go in the city. Yes. And then highwayman.
Obviously.
A highwayman.
A drone.
I
think.
And he is going to stay there, or she, you know. Nope. It's a he.
Yeah.
Okay, they're all.
Girls don't wear big poofy pants. Not in Carcassonne.
He's going to stay on that road until that road is complete. It has terminated on both ends. At which point, he is freed, and the owner of that meeple will score 1 point for every tile that was a part of that road. So you've got the supply of 7, and once he's on the map there, he's there until he gets freed up again. Cool. And then other people can add to that road, but they cannot place on that road directly because someone is already on that road.
Mm-hmm. I see.
But what could happen is they get placed on here, and because of a future tile placement, there are multiple people on that.
Yeah, like this, and then
Yep.
somehow this got connected.
Yep.
So you can't go on the same road, but roads can connect.
Yep.
Owned by different people.
Yep.
Or the same
And then you gotta annex it.
Does that apply to yourself?
Yeah, it's not going to help you much.
Because you can't like double up points because you have two people on.
You just
same
ensure that that is your road.
Does only one person get points?
I think so.
If there's a tie, no.
Oh no.
So if it's a tie, then you split them. But yeah, say we're all on different roads here, like this, and they connected, it would be mine.
Right, because you have.
Otherwise, a tie, we both get it.
Do you split the points in half if you both get it, or does
You just take it all.
You both get the full?
Yes, I'm going to.
There'll be situations where there's 3 of us in a place, and then whoever ties for first will get it. Or
So many people.
but that means you're going for the mega city. Which is glorious.
Yes, that is correct. So I just wanted to make sure that was how I was remembering it as well. But if you're tied, both score the full amount of points. But if anyone has a majority, then they get all of it, and
Everyone else gets
anyone
some.
else involved does not get anything.
How do you know when a road is done or your building is done?
It'll be capped off on both sides.
Yeah.
So there's certain tiles that'll.
So like if
Show you
the
that.
road like leads into a city, then it would end.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you'd have to cap off the other side. But otherwise, you could just keep going and going.
And then like the cities have walls, so once the the circle is closed on the wall, then that would be done with the city.
Yep. So yes. So let's say someone. Oh man, just place this one.
Are you gonna keep the camera here?
Well, I could move it. I will be
think just
moving it.
Yeah, bigger because this might be a table hog. I don't know.
I know. I was gonna spread it out as we get
As
bigger.
needed.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
So if
Yeah, where are you questioning?
you placed this tile here,
commanding him.
you could place a highwayman. You could place a knight in the city. You could place a farmer. And we haven't talked about those yet, but let's talk about the city. Like Tyler was saying, when a city gets completed, such as this, you would score 2 points for every tile that's a part of the city.
Except for football cities.
Except for football cities?
This is just 2 points total. But if it's anything bigger, then it's 2 points per tile. But the tiny ones,
That might be a rule.
an old rule.
Yeah, I think that might be an old rule. Let me see.
I could even check while you keep teaching.
Yeah. There is no such distinction in this edition. So, a football city. I like that
Football cities are nice, I guess.
term. So that would score 4 points bloop, bloop, on the track, and you would get your meeple back.
And it's good to get it back because then I can use it later.
Yep. But they may take funky shapes. And at the end of the game, a city will still score points if it's incomplete, but it's only 1 point per tile. And so one thing that you could do is maybe Matt was in this castle. I don't have any interest in competing, but I could place this here to make it, more difficult for him to complete that. These shields add 2 points per shield to the value of the castle if it's completed.
Oh.
Okay. Farmers. Actually, monasteries. Monasteries, if you put your friend there, it will score 1 point for every... Sorry, it was so beautifully laid out. For every surrounding tile, but your monk isn't free until it's completely surrounded. At which point you would score, is it 8 or 9?
8. I think it's
But
9.
it's including this one too. So this would be 4.
Yep. And then if it is incomplete by the end of the game, you just get 1 point for every tile surrounding it and itself, I guess. And there's no way to jump in on a monastery.
Did you already say road points?
I didn't say at the end of the game. They're the same during the game as they are at the end of the game. If it's an incomplete road, so if you've got a highwayman on a 3-length road at the end of the game that was not completed, you would get 3 points for that road still. But it's nice to finish them off in the middle of the game so that you can get your follower back. But whereas with the cities, you earn fewer points for an incomplete city at the end of the game. And your monk is locked up on the monastery tile until it's complete.
You have 3 watchers.
Nice! Chime in chat.
Tell us who you are. Tell me. Just
Yeah, because I don't want to know.
don't tell me.
I probably don't know who you are anyway.
And I definitely don't care.
Your
No.
words, not mine.
Yeah,
You
no,
get
no,
my
those were yours.
thoughts.
Those were your words for sure. Okay, this leads us to the last way to score that we'll be playing with tonight, and that is a farmer. A farmer, you lay them down in the field, and they will remain there for the duration of the game. There's no way to retrieve them. And you are claiming a field. And this is where we'll see the most examples of people jumping onto a feature together. Again, you can't do it directly. I would not be able to do this. But I could do this, which is very likely to become a part of that field, but it's not guaranteed. Thank you. And so
What
then
are the
we're in competition.
implications of a farmer laying down in his field?
He's got to stay there the whole game.
Are you saying, like, why is he laying in his field as opposed to...
Yeah, what is that saying about the game design that the farmers
just-
are laying down?
Yeah, no respect for farmers. And that's my main quibble with the game.
Okay.
Well, does that help? Does that help distinguish between like a person on the field versus a knight in the city? I guess.
Or
that
a
might help.
person standing on the road?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, because, like,
I'll take
this tile, for example, you've got a lot of things close together.
Mm-hmm.
So that distinction could be important because you could do that
I like that.
or that.
Good one. Good justification.
And then, is it 3 points per field at the end
So
of the
that's
game?
the new rules.
Oh, okay.
And the old is 4. But I think with your
Okay.
Z-Man,
Yeah.
it's 3.
3 points per
Oh, 3.
field.
Sorry,
Or
3 city.
Completed city in my field.
So adjacent to the field, right? Or is it inside?
So like in the field. So
Each,
I would get
each
3
completed
points.
each completed city that touches a field adds 3 points to the value of that field.
But yeah, it's
So the field itself isn't worth anything?
the city. So this is mine.
So
Me
that'll
and
be
John
worth-
share this one. And so we both get the points. So that's a tie, but I get that.
So you would get
I get
6
6 and John
points.
gets 3.
you'd get 3.
And this scores nothing because that.
But
if this
were
comes in,
connected, then
we
you'd
both
get
get
6.
Unless I had a guy here
And that
and
was connected.
did that.
But if this guy were here, would it? Does the road separate?
That's his own field. Yeah.
Like, can the field ever close? So, like, if the field closes, could I get that guy back?
No.
Or he's-
It could close, but you
But
would
you
not
don't
get
get
the
that.
farmer back.
So you gotta be careful when you
Yeah.
place him.
You gotta be real careful with them farmers.
My strategy is just to have like 7 farmers out there.
I'll have at least 12
It reduces the decision space for the rest of the game.
to 0.
We just don't place in tiles, but okay. And that's the game. There are lots of like little differences between scoring this or scoring that, so don't hesitate to ask questions as a refresher.
Do we only take score? No, we don't take score at the end of the game.
You do it when you
take score when something closes.
when you move the
or-
meeple
The
off.
farmer's at the end.
Yeah,
That's something
the
that value
farmer
written.
and any incomplete feature
Right.
is at the end, but
Like
you know, compared to Catan, where the end of the game is when someone gets to 10 points, you know, we have these tiles that we'll be flipping over once we reach the end of this. You know, we've got 50 points, we've got 100 points, and so you're just gonna be running up the score throughout the game.
Okay.
All right, then all these go back. We suspect that one of the expansion tiles is still in the bag, so we'll keep an eye out for a tile that has a little meeple pictured at the bottom of it.
little ghosts.
Cool. Let's see who goes first. Okay. Yeah. This might be the first time that I've started that game night for enemies. Okay. So, we'll flip over a tile.
So I want to put it in frame. Yeah.
And, oh. So, there is one stipulation when placing these. So you have to continue the river. And you cannot do 2 turns in the same direction twice in a row, because that would create a U-turn. And the kind of the purpose of this is to start the game with it spreading out.
So here you could take the monastery, or you could take a road
Field. Yeah.
or a field.
Yep. I like this. We've got a monk. We've got a monk. And Matt's up. Oodalolly. Which way are you going to turn it?
Well, this one has more blue, so I'm gonna go that way.
And so that one, you've got 2 different fields that you could be a part of.
Sure.
2 different cities that you could be a part of. And you don't have to place a meeple either. So.
Well, I'm good.
He's gonna.
Just because you said not to.
I did not say not to.
Let's
Are
just,
the little flower
let's
patches
kick this
part
off.
of the...
The flower patches are part of.
could be foolish.
Is that where you put the abbots?
You're up.
Alright. So I can't do it this way.
Right.
The abbots
So
are
I
like
have
the
to-
fat chef guys.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright.
So that one, he couldn't turn it the other way.
Correct.
Legally.
Correct.
Illegally, yes.
I guess we're also doing
Cool. Okay.
Lazy farmers already. About that.
Do I want to? Yeah, we'll go for
I knew it.
quick
Go
point
for it.
grab later.
Oh, look at that.
Neat.
I'm also going for the quick point grab.
As it
repeat-
were.
I'm just repeating what John said. I don't know what that means.
Okay, let's see here. We can reposition a bit here.
Cool. High tech.
I'll go for the long point grab.
Okay. This does look interesting. I'm gonna jump in on that field.
So this one I can go like this
Mm-hmm.
because it's not consecutive.
You jumping in?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit in that
Oh.
big old city right there.
Okay.
All right. So now we start with the bag.
Yeah, we do. Drum roll.
Oh yeah,
I
and you
guess
legally
could've
couldn't.
laid in
I could
This
not,
field? No?
because this is all John's field.
Yep, there's
'cause
nothing
he's- I
dividing it.
see.
Which
Oh, because this would have.
Which I was-
I could
Which
go
I was
on the
excited-
side now.
which which I was excited about here because it'll also sneak around that way.
Yeah.
Go like this, and I will jump in the city.
Nice. All right. Oh, and what we can do is go ahead and draw a tile for your next placement, so you can be thinking about what
Okay.
you'll be playing. This is what I'm considering. Yeah. Although I do want to be adding up here and but I want to make it easier for okay. We'll do that. Okay, and then I'll take a tile that I can be considering for next turn.
Okay.
Got
There we go.
3 roads.
3 roads.
David Swanson says, FYI, the University of Southern California's Department of Social Work has banned the word field due to potential pre-Civil War connotations. So let's keep this game rated PC. Thank you, David.
If you have any suggestions, David, on what we can call that place where farmers work,
can you call it a yard?
Farmland.
Farmland. Farmers in their farmland.
I want to help John, but I do. But I won't.
I'm glad to see you in chat, David.
There.
Ooh. Oh my. Oh.
And I'm not placing any person.
Fancy.
Did you get? Yeah, you got one.
Like, if I could get my farmer back, I could just play it like that. But I can't get my farmer back, so...
Well, I'm in that field.
Yeah.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Way up yonder.
Oh, is it touching?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. We will just keep extending in this direction. And then I'll draw. No, sorry.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm also going to keep extending in this direction.
We've already got a highwayman on that road, right?
So he can't place there? Because his guy's already here?
But who? Isn't that the exact same?
Oh,
thing?
it is. It is. I was the... Yes. You
I
following
noticed
me
it for you
pointed
and
out
not-
the... That was great. That was...
I don't care if John cheats, but when you do it...
Not you, new guy.
Oh my. I'm glad that happened.
Here. Get things rolling.
If all my guys are out, do I no longer lay tiles?
You just play tiles.
Okay, I do still lay tiles. So then I'd have the option of closing cities, getting my guys back. I'm not just like done.
Right. Unless they were all farmers, then...
Well, yeah, there's that. Which I'm already going against my strategy. I have 3 guys out there that are standing.
Let's... That was an interesting play, Tyler, because
got two.
I was going to do a similar thing that I can't do now. Let's put some points on the board for Matt.
Yes! That's 4 points.
Mati.
4 points for... Yes, we have 2 Matts here. Okay, and
that was how it works, right? 2 points per city tile.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Did you see how well my memory paid off that time?
Nice.
All right, my turn. By the way, I'm crushing you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that.
You have like quadruple our points right now.
Yeah, I do.
Well, actually, infinity our points.
Yeah.
That it?
Yeah, did you want me to do something else?
I'm just gonna hop on your mega castle just in
Yeah.
case. Why not? Actually, can I go like that to ensure my victory?
Oh, one thing that I forgot to say is you can place a person immediately before scoring it. So you could place a tile that finishes a feature, but if no one's in that feature, place a meeple there and then immediately score it and remove the meeple.
Okay.
So like finish road. Hop
There,
on the
there
empty
may
road.
or may not be something that I just drew to remind myself of that rule. And I'm glad that it's not coming up towards the end of the game with a, oh yeah, and
The classic John move. No. I forgot to tell you about this super important rule that is going to win me the game.
right now.
No, I don't feel like I've got enough guys out there.
All right, I think I want to place over here,
Okay.
but we have to move.
Bueno.
Putting a friend down.
Sure.
Nice. Okay, so just I'm not actually going to do it, but I could have put someone right there, right here, to be exact, scored 2 points and gotten him back, but I'm actually going to do that. You need to draw one, or
Oh yeah, I
does that make sense?
do. Yeah.
You're up.
Oh, yeah, sure am. Just a Europe boy over here. Let's see.
There's an expansion of this where they're all hexes, and you bid on what hex you want to have by placing it on the side.
I've heard of the Keyflower expansion.
Yeah.
Can I can't
No.
place here because that's not connected.
Otherwise, you could place it here.
Yeah.
I'm
What's,
just kidding.
what's the problem with that? All right.
Oh, we got another comment here.
Just going in there.
David says, I'm trying to think of a replacement word that covers both irrigation and planting. Perhaps plantation.
Because that's so much more politically correct.
I'll finish our Castile or Ciudad. So we got 1, 2,
Alright.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 for each of us. Let's work together.
Wait, red
Red
and
and
green?
green. And that is how it's done.
Well, it's my turn. Hello.
Bishop sent out that thing for
Mm-hmm.
the tabernacle.
Yep.
But then I actually looked at the links, and it's like from the church news, and it's like, youth are doing all this. I'm like, I'm not a youth. And I saw a lot of the youth signed up from other wards.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the objective is. If I should sign up.
I'm not clear on that either because I thought it was just youth, and it may be that they're recognizing that
Tile
only
for
youth
you.
won't be able to fill all the holes, so now they're opening it up to others.
Well, I know
We'll see if we can
the
figure out.
kids in the stake. So everyone who signed up, I saw, was a kid.
Okay,
at a
guys, this is
primary
neat. This is really neat.
Whoa.
Oh,
Place that
nice.
there.
Wow,
That completes this, so I'll score 9.
that's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Got a very religious corner going on right here. Pious, as it were.
We're a bunch of heathens over here.
Should have done that
Why not?
because it doesn't help me.
Oh,
So the larger meeple that was in the bag that we pulled out, What it does is it counts the same as a smaller meeple, except in terms of tie breaking.
Oh, interesting.
So then there are fewer ties where everyone's happy.
I feel like I'm here. You guys heard people that say, like, at the Olympics they want to have like an average person there so that they can contrast with just how incredible those athletes are.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why I'm here.
Nope. Absolutely not. That's why the other Matthew's here. No.
Let's do my own thing over here.
Now, can I place
Sorry about that.
this tile here, or is that and place a meeple there, or is that
You
considered
can.
touching
You can,
the city?
because they're not guaranteed to be a part of the same city.
I mean, that's what I did here, right?
Yep.
So you gonna do it?
But it is likely that.
I will do it.
Look at us, just edging into your territory.
Well, I was the one who intruded, so I get what I deserve.
You always do. Oh, I need to be thinking about where this is going, don't I?
Darn.
So an unfinished road, at the end of the game, you still get credit for every segment that's connected,
Yes.
but just not until the end of the game.
Right. So the only difference in scoring for that one is whether or not your meeple got freed up over the course of the game. Does that make sense? It would just be a quick 3 points. Possibly makes things more challenging for Tyler, but I'll place a highwayman there for 3 points.
you?
Oh yeah,
This is
that one's
this is
part
a
of the city.
separate road.
Yeah.
This guy's part of this.
Oh, I didn't realize these little towns.
Oh, that they segment them
yeah.
off. Yeah.
I was thinking this was all like one massive road.
Well, that's
So-
what I thought here too. Actually.
Yeah. Because, like, when I was playing this here, I was thinking that I was messing you up by
I see. Sorry.
creating all of these alternate routes
Oh, yeah.
that you had to close off in order to get
Sorry,
your guy back.
sorry. We should have been more clear about, because we did mention that cities terminate, but it's not just cities.
Yeah. No, it's...
You
I
messed
don't
me up.
forgive you.
Is that?
Sorry. All right. Well, so then this guy is on this road, not this road.
He's no.
That one's not segmented.
Because the road is white.
Because it's not an intersection. It's just
It's
Yeah.
just a
Right,
town along the way.
Yeah. So, it will either terminate here. Tell me more. So I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points.
and
you
if you're gonna
could
put that
claim
down, you
this
might as well.
road.
plop
Yeah,
them
that's
down
what I
for
was
2 points.
doing.
1, 2.
I was just waiting for John to get done with his
2 for
exposition.
yellow. Oh gosh.
Oh.
We'll put our eyes down if you want to show the viewers.
I don't think they'll be as excited about it as I am. People don't generally get excited about a bluff.
I'll just go here for 2 point screen. But
Yeah, I was just gonna tell you that you could do that.
one thing I could do is jump on a mega road that spreads out from there.
Yeah, definitely want to.
Not in this game though. It's in a made up game that
all
you
the
and I
games
can
made
play.
up?
Oh, he's finishing that. 4
They're
points
real.
for
They're
red.
just
I mean, at some point they were made up.
That's true.
No, it's more
Kinda
revealed.
like that. Place a guy there.
Okay. So map is expanding here.
Oh, let's see. I can't do that.
Is there a neat thing that I can do with this? Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think so. Should probably just throw it away.
Probably. Oh. That's too bad.
Are there any full city tiles?
Yes.
Because
They're the worst.
I only see 3-sided cities right now.
Sorry, I'll try and keep things moving along here, but we're gonna.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
Do I enter into a
To get in my form.
competition here with Tyler?
Is that going to be
Oh, wait,
competition?
It's me and Tyler.
How is that competition?
Well, later, hooking into this.
Won't the rows...
But-
We're both in there, I realized.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Wait, what?
We share that field.
How are you in it?
I was
All
in
the
there
way around
first.
here. That's the hardest thing to visualize.
Oh, because it came all the way around them.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my turn.
I'm going to close off this.
Any guys on it?
I can't. Well, I guess yeah, okay. I could.
It's no knights.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any farmers. Maybe I'll lay down on the job there.
Good. There.
Whoa. Oh my
Let's
goodness.
see.
That's a quick return on investment.
Is it?
Well, yeah. I mean, he's already at 8 points.
Oh, because
On
that's
that monastery.
tiles
Yep.
around it.
And decent chance that he'll collect it.
How does he collect?
Well,
by
by
having all 9.
by placing one there, then
gotta
the
surround
monastery will be completely surrounded. Did you
Right.
go? Sorry.
Gotcha. I remember.
Oh, yes, I did.
You did. Okay.
I was paying attention. Don't worry about it.
Matt would have loved to have this tile right here. but
Which
he-
Matt?
Doesn't
You.
matter.
We both would love it,
Yeah.
especially me. You on the road and not the change ride?
Yeah. I just changed my mind. You know.
I know. Don't I know?
Let's see if we can. Nope.
I'm gonna go
No.
right here.
Feel free to. We'll. Oh, a highwayman.
Sure. And I feel like I gotta do something.
Here.
That's football.
And jump
4
over.
points.
Thank you.
Now I can go here and move this guy here.
Yeah.
And get 4 points.
Yep.
Nicely done. Well, sure.
Definitely feel like you guys are playing at a much higher level than I am.
Put that.
Well,
I think it has
there.
something to do with
And-
the score. Yeah.
I think I am actually gonna, after all, put a farmer there. I'll get 9 points for that monastery. Put me at 26. And you drew already, Tyler?
Yeah.
Is that me?
You.
Just gonna connect that road right there.
Nice.
Oh, the bag's warm.
I don't know what to tell you. But it was me.
Let's see.
So we play until we're out of tiles?
Yep. Yeah, I did not specify that. Yes.
Just trying to see how many rounds we got left here.
And do I want it? No, I don't.
Oh, I misstated on the scoring of the coat of arms in cities.
Is it 1 point?
It's 1 point at the end of the game in an incomplete city. 2 points during the game for completing a city. I think the way that I stated it made it sound like, oh, he found one. Wow.
The big boy.
Pretty neat.
Wow. That's just too bad. Okay. Okay.
Three.
Four?
Four.
Yeah.
Moving on up.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got that tile.
Mac
more for
gets
me.
4. I get 9.
Huh.
But so I regret what I did. Yes.
Wow.
I will stand on a road.
That is impressive. I'm trying really hard to do neat things, and I'm having a hard time coming up with them.
I need to draw one too. Sorry.
No, you're good. Looky there.
that as
Oh, it's
one.
not done.
Oh, is that done? Oh, no, there's still that one.
And you want this tile. So here's the thing. That's going to be Mondo points for Tyler, but I also want it to complete. Because I'm in that field. Or it is touching field, so I'm incentivized. Maybe I'll just do something particularly annoying.
To who?
You
Cool.
and Matt. Nope. That's tough. I don't know of a neat thing to do with this. So we will just do weird things with it.
Wield. What was that?
Just
Say something?
pretty upset about what John just did.
Yeah.
Dang.
Ruben drawn tiles.
Oh. Do you need one?
I got one.
Okay.
You?
No, I
You
don't.
first, and then.
Sometimes I feel for the printing
Yeah.
of the road I want.
Yeah.
And
Got it.
So 6 points.
Nice. Yep. Okay. I don't know. I don't have any friends, so.
That's hurtful.
You and me both.
Just really excited about the tile I just drew. Relax.
Relax.
I'm not excited about my time.
Oh, I didn't see what you did here. Getting another guy in there. How exciting.
Just trying to help you.
Is that helping me?
It's for sure helping him.
Uh-huh. And his name's Matt. So
It is helping Matt.
When I tried to help Tyler, he didn't repay the favor, so thought I'd try it with you. Sorry. Like this. But, just go football.
4 for green.
Let's get something cool. Come
one. Yeah, I know.
Let's work together.
I'm trying.
That's cool. That's a good trick. Hmm.
I don't think there's much place.
Yeah. Would
Yeah,
you
I'm
estimate
getting nervous.
a dozen?
Exactly. Yeah, a dozen. Yeah.
Hmm.
So the farmer, remind me, the farmer gets points for every tile the field is in connected.
No,
Is that-
just
no.
completed castles
You get 3
Oh,
points.
in
just-
your field.
3 points for each complete castle that's touching that field.
Oh, so this was just not the best move.
Nothing wrong with that.
What?
'Cause you're
if
already
we close
in-
this one,
If you can
That gives
join
me
castles here, or join, no, you'd have to join two. If this completes, that's helpful.
then and
Few.
that has to
Yeah, there's
complete.
if you were connected,
Yeah.
but otherwise, then there.
Otherwise,
this is
he's
tough.
just taking a nap.
Yeah. Working hard or hardly working. I mean, this is. That is.
I think you call it quiet
I
quitting.
can go like this. Can I go like this?
You can. Yep. Okay. I think with as few tiles as we have left, I don't think I'm going to complete that castle to help with that farmer friend. So we'll just try and...
Cool. I'm going here. I'm gonna put a guy on there. A little highwayman, if you will.
I will. I will.
Wow, we gonna help each other out or what?
No, you just had to do the right thing.
One thing to watch out for,
Spiders.
spiders. When you do that swappy swap thing where you complete this feature and then just move that guy right over here,
That you actually have.
that you actually had a guy in your personal reserve, because you would have had to have placed him before
First.
getting that guy back.
Oh.
Which,
Not a problem.
yeah, which is only a problem for some of us.
Not for those of us who only have 14 points.
I'm gonna go there.
1, 2, 3, 4 points for red.
There you go. Isn't that nice of me?
And then
I keep joking with Aaron that they need to stream Bunko. I've got the setup for it. You guys just need to do it.
I would love that. I mean, I wouldn't watch it, but
Yeah.
I would love it if they did that.
Oh, I'd jump into the comment section. Oh.
I jump into the comments section with just annoying husband questions for wit.
Sorry.
Hey, what did you do with the peanut butter?
Yeah. You're not responding to your text. Check your text, honey.
Right?
You can place a friend there, or
No.
we'll get 8
Look at
points
that.
and a guy back.
Wait, why is that 8 points? Oh,
That's
because
two.
of the shield. I missed the shield. Good. So,
Maki.
just gonna go ahead and help out Team Red here. No.
Yeah.
No. But I am helping out Team Red.
Hey.
Good work.
No.
So
Team
1,
Matt.
2, 3,
Wow.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24.
24 for
Each of
yellow and green.
Wow.
So that'll be 57,
If you didn't do it,
right?
I would've.
Wow.
So you
Wow.
can,
30.
you've earned your 50 pointer.
Oh, and look who's in the game all of a sudden.
Seriously though.
Seriously. Ew. Let me see. So, 1, 2, 3. 1 for me. 2, 2 for me. They have to be the perfect tiles.
Is that my tile?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's
That's,
my
the last,
tile.
that's the last one?
That's a good chance.
Well, there's no more of that, right? think that's
I don't know how many there are of each, but we've already seen a number of them. Oh, that was spicy. Yeah, that was real good.
Come on.
Mmm. Man.
Hey, I'm not sure what your plan is here.
Well. That's just too bad. This is what I'm deliberating. Or contemplating. Yeah, I don't know.
Fields work the same as like any of the other things, that if you've got more
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're even,
Then it's you each
then
get the
everybody. But
points.
if one person has more,
Yep.
Yeah, the fields are hard to see.
Imagine coming up from church and you just go to church.
is that Utah right there? In fact, I know that intersection. Got the creek and the two churches. Yeah.
Okay, there's a high likelihood
I
this
thought
is
every town had one of those.
dumb, but
That's super not dumb.
I don't think it's smart. Based on my tile draw, I feel.
Is it my turn?
No, it's mine.
Sorry, I took forever on my turn. My apologies.
I thought I knew what I wanted to do, and now I'm questioning everything, and so I feel like I'm just gonna make a stupid move just to keep things moving.
Highly encouraged. Not to keep things moving,
Yeah,
but
let's
yeah,
do this.
the doing stupid things.
And again, maybe I'll just, like, if I go here and I lay down, that'll give me one completed city, right?
3 points.
Well, that's better than the
You could
alternative.
also put it on your own thing and get more. No. It's all good. I'll go here and get 4 points. Come on.
Get down to the end of it.
Is that your last tile?
I have
There you
one
go.
more.
We'll get one more.
All right, Matt. Let's go.
So I'll get 9 for that.
Oh, now I'm in.
Yeah, that's what I said. Let's go.
You did it.
So 43.
I didn't think about that. I didn't realize we were in the same field until way late.
Oh, I've got a friend back. I was planning my
Is this your
placement
first time playing this?
No.
Oh, okay.
without a
Except for
friend.
when I played it, I don't think we played the field rule. I don't
Which
think-
is what? Oh, like fields at all?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't play fields at all.
That's an optional thing in the base rules.
I think that adds a lot of
It does.
tension.
It does.
Well, I think it almost just makes everything else irrelevant.
In the base game, you get 4 points per castle, so it's a lot bigger. I feel like it is.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh, for the football castles is what you're saying?
no for
Or
Every-
football cities?
for farmers they're worth 4 each.
Oh, the original rules is what you're saying. Yeah.
So it does make it a lot more, but this evens out a little. I don't know.
I think the aim was to simplify scoring.
My problem is I have expansions with Z-Man, and
yeah.
Rio Grande
Yeah.
original, so they don't look nice together.
Did I repaid your favor? Is that what happened? Finally, at the end of the game.
Well,
Well, kind of.
oh, I could. Yeah. That's the play. Now I'm thinking. 6.
6.
I'm in again.
You did
Oh
it.
man. One of 2 tiles.
I guess I might as well jump on my own road, right?
Might as well.
So you get the last tile.
Yep.
So I get to go last, and I don't get.
Makes you feel
tile.
better. I put that piece of garbage down.
Have we seen the meeple tile?
So we could just cancel this out if it is indeed in there. How many tiles are there, John?
Many.
I don't see it.
I'll do some investigating later. Okay.
Why did you do that?
What's better?
I mean, go on your own road instead of John's road. It doesn't do anything for him though.
That gets me 3 points. As
No.
opposed to 1.
Oh, this isn't. That's nothing.
It's the
Just
like
a pile
these
of
or
garbage.
I don't get to get this field here.
There's
you
no.
don't get
there's
points
no
for the.
cities in it.
Wait, what? I'm
So-
really lost.
So
with
this
what.
is a city.
Right.
This is just a little intersection. You have. This is your field, and there's.
so like
Right.
this farmer will score 3 points because this completed city is touching his field.
But you don't get points for the field.
Until the city's completed.
You have no cities in it at all. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But like this guy, so he's gonna score.
With all of that.
But he's not, because
Which is not going to score. Because I didn't draw 1 tile.
It would have had to been one of these big field kind of things.
Yeah. Well then, guess it doesn't matter.
And if you have more meat, do you have more meatballs?
Nope.
So that could help you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, this is my tile. And I think that's the spot for it.
That'll take that'll tie me and Tyler
Oh, tie you?
on this field.
Oh, because he's got.
Because
Oh,
that'll connect them.
now if that negated things,
There's that spot. Put there the same. So yeah, that won't be bad. Be
Well,
bad for me.
I'm even though it helps. You're gonna, yeah. I don't want to help Tyler. In addition to helping you, right? Or
Well, Matt's
You-
got it either way, right?
well, if I put this
If you
here,
do that, it hurts me.
then it brings this guy into that field.
Mm-hmm.
So now you've got 1, 2, 3 to his 1, 2, 3. So I'm essentially giving you all of those points as well. So if I'm playing for second place,
Yep.
I don't want to give you those points. So yeah, I think because that would add also a point for that road, but the same thing would apply here. Adding a point to that road. So
And welcome to our gigantic field
oh, cool.
that you could have used a while ago.
Neat.
Boo! 4 points.
That's it.
That's the game. Okay. So, we could score all of
We start
One-
taking
one-
pieces off, right? It's like 4 for Matt.
Okay, so let's do. We'll leave the fields for last, but everything else will just kind of go.
I
Okay.
mean, I only get 10 points.
Oh, keep your guy on there because you're gonna get points here. As we're looking at.
So just this road one here.
Yeah, so that's
4.
4. But
Okay.
I'm only gonna get 3 and 3.
But we gotta make sure to.
We'll
Keep
come
it
back
with
to
John's.
the fields later. Okay, red up here, so that'll be 4 for that road, right? And that
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8,
8,
9,
9, 10.
10 up to 46 there, and 1, 2, 3, 3, 49. It's snaking back and forth. It's hard to follow the direction.
This is my
1 for green.
51.
same.
15 to
15,
16.
Okay.
And then this will get 8 for blue. So she'll go to 54. And 1 point there, and 2 points
Oh,
here.
John. You're
And 1, 2, 3, 4 points there, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
23,
and 1.
24. Okay, so that was all the non-farmers.
And then we do by city probably. So for this city, Matt gets it and you get it,
Okay.
right?
What if we did it by field and just identify who is scoring and who is not? So that
So there's
that one of Matt's
3.
it will get okay.
This is 3. Right?
2, 3. Okay, and you got your 50. Your 50er. Yeah. Okay, and then is there any competition in that field?
No. Yeah.
No. So
This-
1, 2, 6.
Wait, doesn't this field come all the way around?
Huh?
Oh.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right, and then
1, 2, 3,
is this the last field?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going for
So
the grande.
everyone left is in that field, but you'll be the only one scoring points. 27 puts you at 101. Okay,
Boom.
and that's that.
I just wanted to use this
Yeah, get there. So, Matt 101, and then 71, and then 54, and 49. And that was
I didn't even break 50.
Carcassonne. Cool. We will take a quick break and set up via Paletti. All right, and we're back from a break, ready to dig into Via Paletti. So this won the year after Carcassonne. Carcassonne was just a huge winner and remains wildly popular today. The 2002 winner, the next year, Via Paletti, was a very controversial winner, in large part because also nominated for Spiel des Jahres that year was Puerto Rico, which already within that year was popular amongst hobbyists and a big deal. Kind of shook the board gaming world, although the hobby was smaller in terms of how many people were a part of the hobby. Anyway, in retrospect, like, Puerto Rico may even be too heavy now for the Kennerspiel, but at that time it was nominated for Spiel des Jahres and Via Paletti won. And people were upset then. People are upset
right
now. Anyway, this is the only dexterity winner to have ever won the award, and it's gone through a handful of editions. We're going to be playing with this edition, but we're going to play by what I think are the rules to the original, because the rules that came with this edition are quite simplistic, and I think this won the award on the merits of kind of some creative rules for a dexterity game. It has one of the greatest components, this shepherd's hook for pulling columns out if you so choose. But essentially, we have these 4 colors. We have not determined yet who is what color, but you'll be taking out pieces. Once we've determined that no more pieces can be taken from the bottom, we add a platform to the structure, and now we will be taking pieces from that section. And we would be taking them from that section and placing them now on the green platform. And that's where, like, the real competition starts. Everything else was kind of set up to that, because the first person to place a column on the green platform will take the Master Builder's seal to indicate that they have the most points on the top tier of the structure. So, points. There are skinny cylinders that are worth 1 point, and each color has 3 of those. There's a hexagonal cylinder, 1 per color, that's worth 2 points. And then there's a wider cylinder, 1 per color, that's worth 3 points. Whoever is in possession of the Master Builder's seal, when the structure collapses, will be the winner, unless they themselves are the ones who caused it to collapse, in which case it was who held it previously. And that will be indicated. Whoever takes it will put the color of the former owner face up as a reminder of who that player was. The rules state to roll this. Let's see who is the first player. And they roll to see which color is theirs, but then thereafter, in clockwise order.
See what I said? Red.
Okay. Here's the least. And we're gonna be, if you want to pull from over here or whatever angle, We'll be
kind of ready to move if it.
Yep, exactly.
So if I knock it over now, who wins?
It's,
Nobody
We all
wins. In
lose.
fact,
Well done.
it nullifies Matt's Carcassonne win. Like
Oh,
no,
okay.
like the evening is just lost to everyone.
Let's not do that.
And
Interestingly,
then I gotta place this up here, right?
Yep.
Well,
Sorry, is this?
it's gonna fall already.
Yeah,
Did you use this?
I did.
Does it
Yeah,
help?
it was great.
I feel like
But I
pulling
kinda have
pieces out is going to
these
make that
stubby
piece
fingers.
fall off.
Yeah, and then you lose.
If just the top piece falls
I
off.
don't know. John, what happens if that piece falls off?
Yeah, like what defines a collapse?
Sorry.
Let's see. Yeah, feel free to. It says the game ends when the Via Paletti collapses, or when no player can build further.
They have to be green.
I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
place
then you
it
gotta
on.
place it. Good call.
Oh, sorry.
So
And feel free
you're
to tell
green.
me to just get out of the way.
Just get out of the way.
I'll just do that now.
Yeah, thanks. Over there.
I was actually telling him, but yeah, I guess I'll listen to you.
I think if you get to the very top, you start putting Jenga pieces on.
Yeah, you just start playing Jenga.
What's the science experiment over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This probably isn't the best camera angle. Well, I mean, there's probably never going to be a good camera angle. But
Cool. John, here y'all.
So it
Or your blues are.
I'm blue.
You blew it.
It doesn't say this expressly. It does not expressly state this, but I think it's implied that you may not be moving your color
yeah,
because in order to determine that no more pieces could be moved, if there are pieces that could be moved, maybe they're not your color.
Right.
And so you would then be putting someone else's color up top.
That's not good.
So
Blue,
you don't have to do yours, but you want yours to move for the points.
Right.
Ooh.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I feel really good about that. When you place a new floor, you do not also get to place a column. Placing the floor however you want is your turn. And it must be covering at least 3 columns.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah. Yes. I want like circus music going on, but royalties, you know.
What if you hum it?
YouTube has already taken the video down.
My brother's like has the shakiest hands.
Yeah.
I don't think you like this game. Or any other game I play.
Is it a condition or just?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'd call that.
Oh, I see. Guys, I'm a stuntman. No shepherd's hook needed. Because there was no weight on it.
Jeez, look at that. Crap.
Chicka blip blip.
You said the next
Do I dare?
layer can't droop over the sides of the green.
Correct.
Oh, do I dare?
Oh, no, sorry. No. Columns cannot. The layer can. The new floor. Oh, it cannot extend beyond the base plate. But it can.
Going
But yeah, and it just has to be supported by at least 3 columns. Okay, can I read something really quickly?
Yes.
So if on your turn you suggest that it's no longer possible to move a column from here to the next without it collapsing, the first person to object to that has to remove one, and that does not get placed on the next level. It is removed from the game.
Cool.
And it doesn't score.
Correct.
Or does it score?
Right. No.
No.
And then, but if the objector fails, meaning that,
It collapses.
well, if it collapses, it collapses, and it ends for a different reason. But if they abort taking it out, then the person who suggested that nothing else gets to choose a column to remove from the game.
Any column.
Belonging to that person.
Okay.
And that would be from the next layer?
Yeah.
Could you just take one off?
Right. Yep.
Okay.
And there's a good chance that they would have wanted or would have already moved one of their higher point things up there anyway. So there's kind of there's risk on both ends, suggesting that nothing can be taken, suggesting,
That's close.
that person's wrong.
That was tough. Are you sure you didn't need the Shepherd's Hook for that. So like once you touch a piece, then you have to go for that piece. Or
Once you
Yes.
look
or
at
can I
it.
kind
And
of
you
feel
can-
it?
You can abort, but if you abort, that is your turn, and you are no longer allowed to move that piece for the remainder of the game.
We're gonna play this after.
It's a good game.
Oh, it's dead.
You can reach in with your fingers and help it.
Yeah, the rules do say that you could gently lift, which was new to me.
It's bad.
Is that legal?
I think so. Yeah, that kind of changes the nature of the game if you can gently lift the.
I don't want to gently lift it.
I went too aggressively,
Leave it there.
joltingly. Yeah, I mean that one's.
That was scary, actually. I thought I almost just ended the game already.
Okay. If I can get that one out, I think I want to do that now rather than try later.
But you can take anybody's. Doesn't have to be your own. You say.
Right. But I don't trust that someone else is going to do that dirty work for me. Right.
I might.
Okay. I don't trust that anyone's going to.
Is that your big piece?
I know, I've got
No,
my
the
big
big
piece up
pieces.
there.
What if you knock down a piece, but the whole thing stays up?
I don't like this.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, I don't know. Like you knock over another piece while you're pulling it out.
Yeah. If you knock over that yellow there.
What?
Dang it. This was stupid.
Wow.
And now I will move over here to place it. Okay. That might have been silly.
Could told you that.
Yeah, I wish we had a better angle for the on the camera for the bottom row. I know that we're supposed to save like final thoughts for later, generally speaking, but I do quite enjoy this game. I think it's very clever. Oh, we got some comments.
Yeah. This one lends itself to
Abort.
just having all three cameras pointed at the structure, especially since everyone is away from their seat.
Who is
And
this?
Then, that was David.
Oh, David.
And then there's been an emoji like this. And then it says abort with all caps with 2 exclamation points. And then a blue one that's kind of going like this.
I like. See, had we moved the cameras, we wouldn't have gotten to see Matt's expressions. Okay, I do like that more cameras should be pointed at it. It's not going to give us.
Can you take one of these cameras off the mount and just put it on the table somehow?
Yeah. It's going to be.
When you place them, can they touch?
I will
other ones?
consider how to
What?
handle that.
Can they touch other ones when you place them?
I don't think so, but let's see.
And I could take any one, right?
Yep. Yeah.
that guy.
It doesn't specify. If it can be touching other columns, but I would assume. I don't think you would want to yourself.
Well, I was asking because I was moving your piece. Was
Oh,
trying
I
to
see.
load ya. Nice.
Okay. Excuse the janky movement of the camera, but we are going to.
Zoom in on me.
I mean, there is a request for that.
Could we get a little closer?
One camera needs to be on Matt at all times to continue suggesting games to play after this one.
Yes.
Okay.
I asked Kaylee to jump on and boost myself.
Just hype. She's your hype girl.
Okay. Hi, Matt. Oh, I guess we can just do that now. Still not getting. It is at least an alternative angle. It's not level. Sorry, guys. This is. All right.
You're up, John.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, I give up on that camera.
The cameras fell over. That means John ended the game.
Yeah, right.
Wait, why is it? Oh, I know why it's doing that. Sorry, I can't give up. I can't give up. David needs me.
Just trust us that it's really touchy.
Alright.
I know.
Oh, but before
Getting close to the.
before it can be suggested. Oh man. Okay. No, I think I'm gonna try and move my own piece.
Yeah, I think you can.
John, why? Why did you have to do that, though?
Here, let's just move these out of the way.
I mean, in theory, I should be able to grab that one, right? But this might be it.
You could say no and make someone else do it.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Because, like, let's say if he says it can't be moved, then someone else would have to challenge it. Otherwise, we're done, right?
It's like moving it. It's got so much weight on there.
Yeah. That was
Never will.
that was nominated for a Kennerspiel the very first year. It was a category.
Did I move it
Set
at
numbers,
all?
I don't think so. There was some. Yeah, I don't think you
I
moved
mean,
it.
do I
in
need to nudge it back?
No.
So, but then that's.
You could abort.
So
But the abort means that one can't be moved, and that's the end of my turn.
Right.
it cannot be moved again.
which is
So that's fine for you because it wasn't your color, right?
no. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
no one is allowed to
okay.
move that piece.
So I aborted.
Yeah. Which is an interesting means of like passing along the risk of saying nothing can be done. But I don't think if you can't remove that one, I don't think you're going to get any of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I do feel like I probably could.
If you lifted it.
I just don't.
It's a shorter distance to go that way, isn't it? Maybe not.
I mean, I would just be too worried about shaking the
Yeah.
top where the top pieces fall over.
Yeah, I think. Look at that. Look at that.
That fall.
I'm gonna take one out after this.
Please do.
Balance on 2 legs. Most people do that. Should be doable.
Wow.
Wow, wow.
Red is like tilting down there. So you could also knock it over as you place this, right?
Yeah.
What color am I?
You're
Red.
I'm red.
So you can place it wherever you think it help you.
Okay, so that was the question that Matt,
It's not touching.
the other Matt. Okay.
I made sure it wasn't touching.
All
So
right.
I place the thing, or
You have to suggest that no more pieces.
no
can
more.
Okay.
And
I
then
will
I will-
concur.
I'm gonna
I'm
take
not gonna
the green
object.
part out.
Okay. I think you're good. But that will be your turn.
just
It's place it.
suggesting, or you do get to place.
You get to place the platform, but not a column.
So out of curiosity, had I suggested it, would any of you have challenged?
Nah.
No. I don't think it was worth it because it was his piece, so it wouldn't have been worth it for me.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
It just has to touch 3 pieces,
And
right?
3 columns, and it has to be over. I mean the Matt.
So Mac gets to place it.
It has to be over the base. It doesn't have to be over this platform.
That's so mean.
So Matt suggests it's the end, and then he also gets to place the next
He
one.
does not get to place the next column. That was his turn to make a strategic
He did.
decision about where the platform goes.
So now it's your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, but then do we do this? Don't we? We've got to do the points.
It
don't
will
we?
go to Tyler as soon as he successfully places one.
Oh, so it's not based off of the number of points that are up on this
Correct.
layer.
Correct.
All right, it's now or never.
Okay.
Let it drop the whole way.
So I pulled it fast.
I know. I'm nervous about that. Got a little clenchy.
That's good.
I thought when you were reading that, you were making something up.
actually. I'm gonna go.
Okay, so Tyler
It's crazy.
holds. No! It's actually fine.
So you've got this, but
And
What
there was no
color?
former. There was no former master builder, so.
so probably just like put it on red, right?
Definitely. So he's got 3 points.
Man, I was like, you're just barehanding it.
Well, I was going to, because I feel comfortable with it, but. Okay, this is the shape of the next.
They were not.
John, I'm not happy that you did that.
Well, I love it.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
You stinker. What is it even?
Talking about my yellow piece.
No, this Matt has it home free. He's gonna get
Yeah.
all his pieces up.
Placing the tile has a huge advantage.
Yep. Okay. What's that last comment?
It's
The one about
Oh,
not suggesting games.
awesome. Yes.
Man, I just want to go for it. I feel like I have to. Oh man, but that is. I don't know if there's enough weight. How heavy are these things? Fall? Just don't like all this weight. It's like most of those are just like free and clear there. Like trying to see the light through.
Right. Oh, that's what you got to do.
Just rip the
But
band.
if I can, does it count like if I'm just like touching it, like as soon as I like,
Yeah, I think so. You either have to commit or abort.
Wait, so does that mean you're tied with me now and you get the time?
No,
no, because
you have
it's
to
not until you
exceed
place.
the points.
Isn't it? I thought it wasn't until you place the next. At this point, it's just whoever has the most points up top.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay.
it could be stolen from Tyler before the yellow platform is placed. If that answers your question. That is a tough moment because you obviously have other options,
Yeah.
but if that one's gonna advance,
You just gotta catch it.
Catch the green plate as it falls down.
Yeah.
Well, they also put it in there's some good spots
Like,
to weight it. Oh,
I think
man, I
the
don't
red
think
one is
so.
supporting this whole back
I
half of
know.
the green platform.
You can lift the green lightly.
That's the thing,
From my
there's just-
angle,
there's just nothing
you're
there.
gonna-
If it's
and
not
it-
going to support it.
Okay.
These aren't heavy enough to pin it down.
Right. So then that counted as my turn because I did touch it.
Yes, and you're not allowed to.
Yeah, now that's committed to being right there.
Yep.
Mm.
And no one's allowed to touch it.
Right.
Or,
Right.
wait. That's rough.
It's rough, buddy.
I mean, the thing is, that's the only one that is a concern to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I felt like I had to.
No, I agree. Because it's not going to get easier
Mm-hmm.
over time.
Mm. Think more about
Out of the way.
Sorry. Okay, how can I get to this?
The hex, the yellow hex, is what you're trying to get at?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... Matt was devious.
Well, like I could get it. Am I moving it?
Yeah, you're pushing it.
Let me unpush
You're
it.
making me nervous. Oh, don't unpush it. Just leave it.
So technically, I haven't touched anything, right?
Other than the platform. I do like watching Matt squirm. It's very uncomfortable for him.
Yeah. Mm.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
Almost pulled
Took
the,
the
tablecloth.
So do I get this?
You will. Yep.
And it stays on yellow.
Yep. Nice. Nice. Okay. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, friends.
No way.
Piece of cake.
I don't like you.
So does this turn to green for you?
It goes to me, yeah, and it's green. Okay. I think. Oh, that's interesting. Hmm. Oh, easy. Easy.
It's like
That's
diagonal leaning on another thing. Welcome to the club, Matt.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna risk some camera movement here.
Let's see. What am I doing? You just reach in. But where to put it? This is the game. Because this wonky thing can't go off the board.
Yeah, and the addition from which these rules come, the base plate is a circle. And you get this
On the blue.
on the blue.
I didn't think we'd get this far.
I knew we would.
I thought we would have quit. Everybody aboard.
Y'all ready for some drama?
Yeah. You going for it? No. Can't go for that.
Yeah.
Can't.
I'm taking yellow out.
Oh.
Oh, although so what I'm just to think out loud, it's like, well, someone's gonna move my pieces for me, but that means they'll also be placing my pieces for me. Because I do like right now moving yellow out, forcing green to stay down.
You like that?
Yeah, I like it a lot. We're gonna do it.
Go for it.
Oh, that's a pretty shallow.
You can do it.
I think I can.
I don't. I think I'm about to win.
I think I can do it. But then the rule of that piece gets frozen.
Oh.
Like, well, I don't know. Let's see here. Oh gosh. I want to do it.
You'd have to lift.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think we're good. Oh boy. And but when you lift, then you lose all feel for what's gonna happen after.
Yes. like that one's taller. I'm like doing size comparison to all of them. Yeah, I'll go right there.
So, I'll go ahead and that.
Move John's piece for him. Could be good.
So, like, I'll wait till my turn.
Oh no. I don't like when Matt smiles.
I get that a lot.
So, what's to stop me from just, like, touching your blue piece and saying abort?
The rules.
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I wondered about that too.
Okay, well, let me read it. In an attempt to build, which threatens to cause the building to collapse, may be broken off at any point. The
So that
But that
doesn't
doesn't
qualify.
threaten.
So no.
I don't trust my fingers.
Problem is, if I'm the one who puts down the thing, I'm last to put down a piece.
Will that count as a collapse?
I don't think so. If we can,
Fix it.
yeah.
I'm so blind. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. So this piece
It was like
was
right next to the red, really close.
like more in,
Yeah. Yeah.
How far
right
in?
about there.
right there. And then that one.
Yeah, that is tricky for you with your eyesight. An extra challenge.
Like
Yeah.
I just can't see.
Does Tyler get
Yeah.
this? Right?
He's got
Oh, yeah.
7.
And then what do I put it on? Green.
Nobody puts
Mhm.
that.
And it's my turn. Well.
You're blue, right, John?
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to balance this on two.
Okay.
Careful.
So it'll always, as long as we keep 3 pieces on the bottom, it'll always be Matt who picks. Well, unless there's an
I don't know the math. Depends who.
yeah, no, because if you abort, then you can't. Yeah, so it'll always be Matt.
Okay.
Which is not good because I'm last to put one on top. So there's benefits in.
I do know that this piece has moved. It was not off the edge before.
Oh, that's because I bumped it as I was
Oh,
with my blindness.
gotcha.
Should I try to nudge it?
All right.
Better.
I mean, it was to my benefit that it was hanging off slightly. So.
Yeah.
I am not gonna take any pizzas out. Anybody want to challenge me?
You wanted it to stand on too. You could take the red one out.
I challenge to agree with him.
I don't think anyone's objecting.
Nope.
This is the game.
This is the second time you've said that tonight, if not more.
This is scary.
I wish we could just slide the whole thing.
Can he knock it over by putting it on top? I guess.
I can try.
Yeah, you want him to do that. Oh, ew, gross. It's so crooked. Ugh.
Alright, for all the marbles.
Nice. I think that counts as a collapse.
Yeah.
I left the big boy for you.
No, I wanted the hex.
Yeah.
If I was gonna win.
Right, at that, he had to take it then to,
Yeah.
to force the weight onto someone else's.
But that was the weight.
Well,
Well, I thought this one would catch it.
yeah.
Right here.
That wasn't as exciting of a drop as I was hoping
So Matt
for.
won.
Yeah.
Matt wins.
Matt wins both games.
Yeah, going on.
Yes.
That's what
We
I
had to
wanted.
have that. We had to have that. All right. Let's see. Gotta move some chairs back.
I guess I could have picked it up. I didn't even think about that.
Oh yeah.
Lift it up so it fell nicer under that other piece.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would have just tried to get try to get as many points as you can, hoping that it doesn't even come around to me, I guess.
Well, you had all
All
your
right,
pieces were set up.
Yours were.
But it's even though I could take them out, like I think the balancing was where it got tricky, like placing them.
Yeah, because you wouldn't be able to get them out on that overhang.
Excuse the shaky camera ness.
Shake.
I'm on 2 cameras.
Yeah, I like
That's
this.
how it's gonna end.
Let's have our discussion, our wrap up. Whoa. Oh.
Yeah, that wasn't the best move on the first round for me to sneak that other piece out, because then that put you in control of placing the plates.
Oh, instead of just saying let's do it. Right.
Okay. Not exactly where it was, but good enough.
I tried to place the plates
So
to especially affect these two, since you had your that
Yeah.
one stuck
Well,
on
also,
there.
it
That
didn't
one.
harm you at all, obviously, but
Yeah.
like yours were really easy.
Oh, this is a cool piece to sneak in.
okay. All right. Before we discuss anything, write down your pick. All right. Mine's locked in
What's this called again?
via Paletti.
You're gonna write it down to cross it out.
And if you write down Puerto Rico, did you write down Puerto Rico? Yes, of course you did. Did you also write down one of these two games?
Yes. It's one of those things where I'm gonna keep doing Enchant Forest. Even though it's not one of the two main candidates, I still vote myself for president each time.
All right. We good?
Good.
All right, and reveal.
Yeah.
We've got Carcassonne with 3 and Via Paletti with 1.
And one for Puerto Rico.
Anyone want to start on?
Well, I'll just say why I picked Via Paletti,
Yeah.
and then you guys can hash out Carcassonne.
Okay.
I was surprised by this game. There was a lot more interesting choices than I thought there would be.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just had more fun. Carcassonne, I don't know, I feel like you can get a lot of games like Carcassonne, and maybe it's one of the first like it, and it's great, but I think this one felt distinct and it's fun.
Right.
Accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
Carcassonne, I mean, I think they both have similar replayability. So I don't know that there's much, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's a good point about Carcassonne. Like, maybe it has its place historically and was a first or whatever, but we don't have to care about that right now as we're voting what goes through. Yeah, for sure. I'll say, so Via Paletti, I've only played it a couple of times and it's been a long time since I played it, but it does have kind of these emerging layers, like, oh, that's a cool thing that, you know, an important consideration to make while you're playing it that you didn't think of when you were hearing the rules, right? And so I think Via Paletti, I don't think it should be dogged on as much as it is, knowing that conversation in Spiel des Jahres history, because it probably is my favorite dexterity game. Like, it reminds me of growing up playing Jenga with my older brothers and uncles, and you know, and like that dramatic moment, but there are like strategic considerations, more so than just like, what do I think I can get away with. But I did end up picking Carcassonne. This might be the first time that I've played it with 4 players, and I was really pleased with like the arc of the game, and it wrapped up a little bit quicker than it felt like 2-player. Maybe not in terms of minutes spent playing, but number of turns that you had, and it made it feel less, because at 2-player, which a lot of people love Carcassonne at 2-player, I like it at 2-player, but this made it feel like you had more pressure to do more with less. And maybe it's swingier luck-wise, you know, you're just not getting the tile that you need, and you're drawing fewer tiles over the course of the game. But I enjoyed the arc more than I thought I would at 4 players. I didn't win, and I loved, yeah.
And well, in Carcassonne, sorry, I'll let you guys go in a sec. The first time I played, I didn't play with the fields rule. And I think the jury's still out on whether I like that rule or not.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to try it a few more times to see.
Yeah.
Because either like I feel like it decides the game, or it it makes everything else irrelevant, or if you don't use it, then maybe someone can just run away with the game too quickly, and you don't know.
And that's how I felt. All of a sudden, I kind of realized how that was coming into play, and I was like, "Oh, like this is too late in the game for me to even try to get involved in that aspect."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. What were your thoughts in general?
Yeah, good time had by all. No, yeah, I mean, obviously I voted for Carcassonne as well, but I had fun. I had fun with both. I do like, what you said, like, it feels like a more approachable game. This is one that I could easily play with my kids, and we all have fun. But just in terms of the type of game that, like, I think about, like, wanting, like, for me, it's the same thing with, like, movies and everything, like, is, like, the replayability. Like, how much do I actually want to watch it, play it, whatever, again? And that was the deciding factor for me. Like, Carcassonne to me was one that I was like, yeah, I don't feel like I played very well this time, but, like, I want to try again and do better next time.
Yeah.
Where I felt like via Paletti, it could basically play out exactly the same
Right.
every time. I mean, obviously the placement's going to be different, but it feels like I'm playing the same game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yep.
would agree. I think Carcassonne has a little more replayability.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I said they're kind of close, but I think it's slightly in Carcassonne's favor.
Yeah. Cool. And the winner of both games?
Puerto Rico. No. I really like Carcassonne. I was stressing the whole time. Like, you're just on edge. I don't know if I enjoyed it as much for that.
Okay.
It's like, whereas Carcassonne, like, you're just pleasantly making a big thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, in more strategic games, why do you call them strategic? When there's a card like, oh, by the way, I have a card that beats everybody. Oh, okay, that's dumb. And it just ends suddenly. This, like, there's the end suddenly anytime. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I guess I wasn't invested. Like, well, if it falls,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you do your best, but whereas Carcassonne, you have, like, time to, and you're feeling good about your strategy and
yeah.
But I mean, I think with this game, it's also like, would I be excited to play it? It's good to try.
Yeah.
But Carcassonne's got more replayability.
Yeah. Well, especially with the expansions. I mean, if you like what you saw with Carcassonne, there is so much more to explore. So in terms of replayability, like the door's wide open there.
What I like in this game is planting, like, tobacco and coffee and selling it back to Spain.
All right, Puerto Rico did not win Buenos Aires.
And like both these games, I think they're kind of fun, but like most of the time, I think I'd be picking another game off the shelf instead of either of these.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
yeah. Well, and I mean, last night we played Alhambra, which in a lot of ways was building on the shoulders of the giant that is Carcassonne. It's kind of iterating off that idea in an interesting way. I think Carcassonne, I'm not a historian to the level of, like, it was the first tile layer. I don't think it was the first tile layer, but I think it made it more popular. And that is a whole genre of games. So there's a lot to explore within the Carcassonne cinematic universe, but also beyond that. If you like tiling, you've got lots of options that maybe you would be pulling off the shelf first.
Like even like Tapestry is one that I played recently, and like that one has a little bit of a tile laying element, and it has a lot of other elements to it as well.
Yeah. Cool. So Carcassonne will be advancing.
And who's it going up against?
Kingdom Builder.
I haven't played that.
That is a polarizing game. we'll save that conversation for when it comes up. But it's kind of like a love it or hate it type game. So that matchup will be interesting. It might depend on who's at the table that week. Well, it depends on that every week. But cool. Any last thoughts before we wrap up or call that good? Okay. Well, thanks for playing and thanks for watching. Oh, we've got a couple comments I haven't seen.
I agree.
Yes.
Someone should topple the whole tower. Thanks. I think we can combine Puerto Rico and Carcassonne and just play Cacao. Person shrugging.
Ooh.
Was that Peyton?
That was You Got Snail.
Ooh. Thanks for showing up. You got Snail, whoever that is. Peyton.
Yeah.
Glad that you chimed in. Cool. Well, thanks as always, and we'll see you guys around.
Bye.